Ahead comes Fisher. Taking between the circles, right side to Deal. Deal back out to Fisher. Corey with the left-hand dribble, takes it to the left side, gives it to Baldwin, reverses the dribble, stops the 15-footer and misses short. Rebound fought for. Rutgers got it for Ottawa. Back out it goes to Deal. Riley will reset the offense. And she double dribbles. She dribbles off her leg. Ottawa picks up at three-quarter court. Pass comes ahead to Paola. Now the pass is stolen by Bones. Right side it goes to Rucker. Bounced in the post to Bones. Bones was pushed. No whistle. Got her own rebound off the shot. Kicks it back out to Rucker in the lane. Right side it goes to Fisher. Fisher free throw line to Bones. Bounced in the paint to Rucker. Turnaround jumper. High off the glass but missing. Rebound to Paola. Here's Johnson across the timeline. She had 19 in the first meeting between these two. Right side it goes to Farmer. Pass taken by Paola outside the circle on the right wing. And a whistle and a reach-in foul on Rucker. She was a little bit too aggressive right there going after the basketball. So Alexis Rucker picks up her first foul. First Ottawa team foul. 5:46 to play first period. Cyclones on top, 2-0. And it comes to Kaylee Farmer. Farmer on the dribble, spins on Deal into the lane toward the bucket, shoots and scores. Deal got no help on the backside that time, and Farmer ties the ball game at 2. Deal near the far sideline, gets a pick from Bones, takes it to the free throw line, give and go to Maggie Bones, a shot good on the glass. Ottawa's run that play very effectively the last few ball games. Here's Farmer, pass ahead to Kessler. Kessler, right side it goes to Johnson. Check the left side, now top now to Farmer. Farmer bounces to the post, and the pass is overthrown and stolen. Bones lost it and picked up by Deal. Baldwin left wing. Kessler's on her. Now dribbles in, gives it off to Bones, who spins to the baseline. Back out it goes to Baldwin. Three-point attempt is good. Jordan Baldwin with the first point. Now steal by Maggie Bones. It comes to Fisher. Free throw line jumper by Corey is good. Paola looking for somebody, and now finally Stuart Ross has to call timeout. 4:37 to play in the first period. The score is Ottawa 9 and Paola 2. We're back after this 30-second break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
The clean, fresh scent of new car. If that doesn't remind you of auto and home insurance, perhaps the scent of money will, because you could save yourself some money when you insure both your home and your auto with American Family. Let an American Family agent help you check it off your list and off your mind, leaving you free to ponder. If there's a new car scent, why isn't there a new home scent?
American Family Insurance.
Mike Blau at 242-5008 or stop by 1408 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Good start for the Lady Cyclones. They lead it 9-2. Paola to inbound in backcourt. And it comes into Farmer, who's immediately double teamed. Plays it to Kessler. Kessler will bring it across the timeline. She'll stop right before the timeline. Gives to Rankin. Now free throw line to Paola. Into the lane. Pass is stolen by Bones. Comes ahead to Fisher. Fisher between the circles to Baldwin. She'll dribble in, give it back to Fisher. Fisher takes it into the lane. Now to Deal. Deal to the free throw line. Right side to Baldwin, who pumps the three and got it. And now we've got a whistle and a foul called after the basket. And it's to be called on Moala. So Moala will pick up the foul, and Ottawa's gave the basketball back underneath their bucket. Fisher will get it into Rucker along the baseline. Rucker looks for help, backs it out now to Baldwin. Baldwin brings it back between the circles. Left side it goes to Steele. Steele gets a pick from Bones. Give and go to Bones. Maggie's shot is off the glass and in. 14-2, and now a steal by Baldwin. Here's Baldwin down low to Bones. Shot is in. 8 for Maggie Bones. The Cyclones up by 14. Here's Rankin with the basketball. Rankin gets it across the timeline to Moala. Back to Rankin, being guarded by Fisher between the circles. Farmer. Farmer, free throw line to Kessler, knocked away by Bones, steal by Deal. Here's Riley Deal on the dribble drive, into the lane, stops, pops and hit. Johnson swings it ahead to Rankin off her foot, and we're going to have a tie-up. Possession will stay with Paola. Ottawa's going to send in Paige Widener, Tyra Leday, and Kim Bethel. The Cyclone starters have been aggressive both offensively and defensively. Ottawa's up 18-2 with 3:09 to play, first period. Johnson into front court. Bounces in the post to Paola, reach in foul on Bethel. First foul on Kim Bethel, team foul number 2 on the Cyclones. Johnson will inbound to Kessler. She'll drive the baseline, be double teamed, shoots anyway, and hit. Nice move by Annie Kessler. Her first 2 of the ball game makes it 18-4. With it, Baldwin. It's off to Widener. Widener swings it to Leday between the circles. Leday bounces to Baldwin. Free throw line. Floater in the lane. Rim. Fin for Jordan Baldwin. And Jordan has 8, 20-4. Here's Johnson. Ahead to Moala. Moala to Johnson, and that was a bad over back of the see. Rankin's pass was tipped and be taken by Kessler. Free throw line shot. Rims off and out of bounds off Ottawa. Rennick Paulson will come in for the Lady Panthers, and she'll replace Paola. Johnson looks to get it in. Still looking, and a pass is stolen by Baldwin with a bad pass. Here's Jordan Baldwin driving the length of the court, shooting off the glass and in. Now 8 first quarter turnovers for Paola. Farmer. To avoid the double team, and the pass taken inside by Paulson. She shoots with the left hand and scores. Ottawa's gone after the steal, and Paulson was open. First 2 for Remick Paulson. Here's Leday on the outside the arc on the left wing, bounces in the post to Bones. Bones spins, shoots, rims it off, rebound to Paulson. Johnson for the Lady Panthers. Bounces high and the post to Kessler, now to Johnson for 3, off the heel. And rebounded by Ottawa. Bethel's got it. Hands off to Baldwin. Minute 26 to play in the period. Ottawa leading 22-6. High post to Bethel. Between the circles, Bones. Left wing to Baldwin. Jordan bounced in the post to Maggie. Maggie's up and in. Maggie Bones has 10. Johnson out high to Kessler to the free throw line. Now goes left side to Farmer. Farmer bounces right wing to Johnson, who's open for 3 and misses. Rebound to Bones. Good rebound, Maggie Bones right there. Here's Baldwin into front court with the clock down to 46. High post it goes to Bones. Right back to Baldwin. Makes the 3. Drives in. Looks for help. Gives it to Bethel on the blocks, and she will have a 3-second violation? 3-second violation on Ottawa. Rucker and Fisher come in for Ottawa. That's Corey Fisher. Johnson, the freshman, who had 19 in the first meeting, goes left side to Paulson. Paulson drives baseline. It's double team. Backs it out now to Rankin. Pass it off the hands of Kessler, but finally controlled by Johnson. Farmer, top of the circle. Pass inside is off the hands of Paulson, but she managed to grab hold of it and then throw it off of the hands of a Cyclone player, and Paola will retain possession with 16 on the first quarter clock. Johnson will give it into Kessler. Kessler drives into the lane, shoots with the right hand and misses too hard, and rebounded by Leday, but she couldn't save it before it went out of bounds. So that stops the clock with 8 seconds to play in the period. Johnson looks, Look, gets it out high to Farmer. 7-6. Farmer with 5. Farmer with 4. Still on the dribble. Finds Johnson. Johnson's got to shoot the long three, and she hit it. They left her too wide open, and Leslie Johnson hits the three right before the buzzer. And the score at the end of one quarter, Ottawa 24, Paola 9. We're back in a minute. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
After an accident, you want to know that your car will be repaired properly, and you'd like to be back driving that vehicle as quickly as possible. Call the collision repair experts at CarStar at 242-8916. CarStar in downtown Ottawa has the most trained shop around and even recently received the Presidential Platinum Award voted by their customers. They will get your repair done on time, and they'll guarantee their repair with a nationwide lifetime warranty. So if you find yourself in an accident, call CarStar at 242-8916.
This is Rep Van Pans with your winter weather report. Right now, a huge front's exerting enormous pressure on the belt line. Once it breaks, we expect a blizzard of buttons and waist-high midriffs. The culprit? A perfect storm of fatty burgers and fries.
With greasy fast food, what are you really getting? Instead, try a tempting Subway turkey BLT or fresh bit turkey melt. Nearly 7 grams of fat each. Subway, eat fresh.
Ottawa's lead is 15, 24-9. Cyclones will have their starters out there to start the second period. And Ottawa has the basketball first. Baldwin looks over the defense. Kessler out near midcourt guarding her, and the pass was knocked out of bounds. Baldwin might have got away with an over and back violation right there off the inbounds. Here's Steele. Bounce in the post to Rucker. Rucker goes around Kelsey Clausen and scores. Nice offensive move there by Alexis Rucker. Her first two of the ball game, 26-9. Now Baldwin knocks the ball out of bounds. Johnson will get it into Farmer. Farmer gets a pick from Kessler. Picks up her dribble. Inside the pass goes. Knocked out of bounds by Rucker. Rankin will come back in for the Lady Panthers. Johnson the inbound. She bounced it into Clausen, and we'll have a foul called on Maggie Bones. On the shot, Maggie picks up her first foul, team foul number 4. Check that, number 3. Kelsey Slauson will be at the line for 2. First free throw attempt is good. First point for Slauson. Second one up and rimming off. Rebound to Rankin, and she fouled by Bones. Maggie picked up 2 quick personal fouls. And that shouldn't have happened. Maggie should have gotten the rebound. It wouldn't have ever been an issue. Check that. It's on Rucker, not Bones. So that's Rucker's second personal foul. Rankin misses the first. Second one for Rankin. That one misses. Bones has the rebound. Baldwin up court for the Cyclones, who lead at 26-10. Between the circles to Bones, into the post to Rucker, now right side to Fisher. Backs it out to Baldwin. Gets it over to Deal on the left wing. Deal gets a pick from Bones. There's the backdoor cut once again by Maggie as she shoots it in. And Riley Deal's got a bunch of assists already in this ball game. Bones with a dozen points. Farmer bounces the high post to Kessler, nearly tied up. Now will dribble, shoot on the run, and miss. Got her own rebound, back up, no good. Foul on Ottawa. Let's see. That might be on Rucker. If so, it'd be your third. Now they're going to call it on Riley Deal. Annie Kessler with a couple of points, shooting a couple of free throws here. The first one up and good. Elsie Bones will come in for Rucker. Second free throw for Annie Kessler misses. Rebound to Corey Fisher. Fisher lets the traffic go by her. Goes right side to Deal, into the post to Bones. Bones along the baseline, tried to reverse layup, and it missed. Hit the back of or underneath the backboard, but she was fouled on the play. And boy, that was a lucky break for Ottawa right there. Lawson picks up the foul. A couple of free throws for Maggie Bones, who shoots 54% on the season. First one rims in. Maggie's had games of 23 and 20 last week. She's got 13 already here in the first half. Second free throw is good. Ottawa leads at 30-11. That's their biggest lead of the game. Johnson on the dribble to the free throw line. Bounces left side for Farmer. Fakes the three. Takes the top of the circle. Over it goes down to Johnson. Inside the pass to Slauson and out of bounds. Last touch by the Cyclones. 6:17 to play in the half. Johnson bounced into Slauson. Ottawa did not do a good job right there on the defense. And Slauson rolls it in. Pass comes ahead to Deal. Deal out near half court to Baldwin, who calls the play. Goes right wing to Fisher. Dumps in the post to Bones. Maggie double team. Back out it goes to Fisher. Out top to Deal. Fisher right wing. Steps inside the arc. Back out to Deal. Left wing now to Baldwin. She dumps in the high post, or low post rather, to Elsie Bones. Back out it goes to Deal. Fisher with the basketball. Dribbling into the lane. Goes to Baldwin left side. She'll pump a three and hit it. 13 for Jordan Baldwin in Ottawa. 33-13. Farmer for the Lady Panthers. Pass is tipped. Elsie Bones has it for Ottawa. Ninth tail of turnover. Ahead it comes to Deal. Deal is going to be called for a travel. She might have been fouled by Farmer. They didn't see it that way, and the turnover on Deal is Ottawa's third turnover of the ball game. Kylie Fisher kicked Bethel into the Cyclone lineup, and in for Paola will be Emily Johnson. Lindsey Johnson looks over the defense. Ottawa's in a man-to-man. Left side it goes to Emily Johnson. Along the baseline to Kessler. Kessler bounced in the post to Slauson. A whistle, foul on Elsie Bones. For Elsie, her first personal and team foul number 6. Johnson looks, and gets it out high to Emily Johnson. Now to rank it between the circles. Entry pass taken by Slauson near the Ottawa bench after she knocked it away. Free throw line to Kessler. Now to Emily Johnson. Jumper on the way short and rebounded by Kylie Fisher, but then she was pulled away by Slauson and finally gets into Rankin's hands. Slauson comes up. It was blocked by Kylie Fisher. Now Rankin with the turnaround missing, and it's finally out of bounds off the Cyclones. Ottawa just couldn't grab it. And it comes to Kessler. Kessler to Johnson in the corner. She'll shoot for three. Missed it. Rebound Elsie Bones for Ottawa. Here's Baldwin. Being picked up at half court by Kessler. Ball's played free. Left wing it goes to Deal. Deal, top of the circle. Right side now to Kylie Fisher. To Deal. Deal spins at the free throw line. Back out to Fisher. Fisher to Deal into the lane. Goes right side for Baldwin. Baldwin back outside to Deal. Deal to the free throw line. Finds Bethel open underneath. Shot misses, but a foul. Boy, that was nice right there. Good catch by Kim Bethel. Just about got the shot to fall. Foul will be called on Paola's Cheyenne Rankin. That's her first personal and team foul number 5. Kim Bethel the line, 35% from the stripe this season. First of 2 on the way, no good. Paige Widener replaces Deal for Ottawa. 4:03 to play first half. Ottawa on top 33-13. Second free throw for Bethel is rimming up and in. First point for Kim tonight. Emily Johnson on the dribble. Gives it off to Kessler. Pass tipped by Baldwin, but taken by Emily Johnson. Now to Cheyenne Rankin. Left side to Johnson. That's Lindsey Johnson. Driving and missing the shot. Slauson rebounded, and shot is blocked, but a back foul call by the back referee. And it'll be whistled again. Paige Widener. Ottawa's got to block Slauson off the boards. First free throw for Slauson is off the heel and off the rim, no good. Second Charity is rimming off and rebounded by Bethel. Kim's double team now finds Baldwin. Baldwin walks it across the timeline. Now over to Widener right wing. Skip pass to Kylie Fisher. Jumper on the way. Misses too hard. And Rankin has the rebound. And it comes to Lindsey Johnson. Johnson bounces high post to Kessler. Kessler back to Johnson left side. Free throw line to Rankin. Rankin back to Johnson. Bounces inside to Slauson. Shoots and misses. And to be rebounded over the corner by Kessler. Kessler cut off. Gets it out to Rankin. Skip pass to Emily Johnson. Her shot is good. 34-15. Emily Johnson with her first two of the night. 2:48 to play before half. Kylie Fisher near the Paola bench. Goes to the right wing. Right corner now to Baldwin. Baldwin stops the three, misses short. Rebound will come out high to Elsie Bob. Gives it back to Baldwin. Right side to Fisher. Now along the baseline to Widener. Bounces in the post to Bethel. Turn around by Kim, misses everything, and Kessler rebounds. And it comes to Lindsey Johnson. She'll stop at the free throw line. Go right side to Rankin. They look down low for Slauson. It's out of bounds. Bethel touched it last. Rucker, Bones, Maggie Bones, and Corey Fisher into the Ottawa lineup. And Kaylee Farmer back in for Paola. Lindsey Johnson will inbound. Looking for a cutter. Gets it into Emily Johnson. Shot good and a foul. And Ottawa did a poor job off the inbounds right there defensively. Basket's good. The foul on Kylie Fisher. And Emily Johnson a chance for a three-point play, and her free throw attempt is good. 34-18. Fisher hands it off to Kylie Fisher, and she's stripped of the basketball by Lindsey Johnson. She'll drive in, throw up a shot, missed it, but Kylie Fisher fouled her. Lindsey Johnson with a couple of free throws. Good pull, Paola back within 14. First one misses too hard. Kessler in for the Lady Panthers. Second free throw for Lindsey Johnson is good. Their fourth point of the ball game, 34-19, a minute 55 to play in the half. Here's Fisher. Maggie Bones, left side, Kylie Fisher. Kylie bounces high post to Rucker. Now over to Corey Fisher, right wing. Corey picks up her dribble. Out to Kylie Fisher. Throwing the block to Paige Widener. Shot misses too hard. And rebounded by Kessler. And Ottawa's fouling on the inside, and they have no business doing that. You can't get away with a reach in that situation. Let's see who the foul's called on. It's on Rucker. It's her third. And Kessler will shoot two free throws as Ottawa's already over the 10 foul limit. You just sit back on defense, play your defense. Kessler around the rim and out off the first free throw. And now Bethel and Baldwin in for Ottawa. Second free throw for Annie Kessler, and that one rattles in. Kessler with 4, 34-20. Now a double team. Pass comes ahead to Widener. Bounce away, but Widener got it back. Swings it all the way toward backcourt. Saved by Baldwin, but then her pass was out of bounds. And Ottawa turns it over. Paige Widener had her dribble. All she needed to do right there was to dribble around the double team. Going eating into the Ottawa lead. And now a steal by Maggie Bones. Maggie in the front court, lost control of it. Over to Fisher, now to Baldwin. She'll take it into the lane. Floater misses, but a foul call. Foul's going to be whistled against Kaylee Farmer, her first personal. Jordan Baldwin will go to the line for the first time this evening. First free throw, rim in for Baldwin, who has 14. Ottawa 35-20 with 1:09 to play in the half. Second free throw, rims in. And timeout call for by Ottawa with 1:09 to play in the first half. The score is Cyclones 36, Panthers 20. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Ottawa High Basketball on KOFO.
Advantage Ford in Ottawa is the area's only Ford dealership offering dealer financing on new and used vehicles. Don't worry about your credit, that's our job. Even if you had credit problems in the past, we will finance you. Everyone is approved with our exclusive dealer financing. Come in and let us show you how you can possibly use your tax refund as a down payment before you receive it. Advantage Ford in Ottawa, 402 North Main, 785-242-5100, or visit us on the web at AdvantageFordOttawa.com.
Ottawa's going to set up its full court press. And it comes to Farmer. Farmer into the middle of the rank, and now to Lindsey Johnson. They set up numbers. Johnson into the lane, throws up the shot. No good. It's out of bounds to Ottawa. There was contact, but no foul on the Cyclones. Under a minute to go in the half. Cyclones by 16. They led by 15 at the end of one quarter. High post, Maggie Bones. Needs some help. Goes over to Fisher. Fisher to the free throw line. Left swing, it goes to Baldwin. Jordan hands off to Maggie Bones, who drives the baseline, goes all the way to the bucket and scores. That is a move we wouldn't see Maggie Bones do earlier in the season. And she's got 16 in the ball game. Here's Farmer, stripped of the basketball by Corey Fisher. Baldwin back the other way for the Cyclones. Finds Fisher underneath. She shoots and misses short. Rebound to Kessler for Paola. Pass ahead to Lindsey Johnson. They'll need to cut her off. She goes into the lane, gives it off to Emily Johnson. Shot misses short. Rebound out of bounds to Ottawa with 10 seconds on the clock. Baldwin pushes it ahead. Spins on Lindsey Johnson. And a foul. Oh, she went hard to the floor. It'll be the 7th team foul, and that's a rather interesting decision right there by Stuart Ross to send Baldwin to the line for a 1-and-1. 5.6 seconds to play. The foul was on Johnson as her first. Free throw by Baldwin is no good. And rebounded by Kessler. Here's Farmer with it. Ahead to Rankin. 2-1. Pass and tip. It's stolen by Ottawa at the buzzer. That's the end of the first half. The score is Ottawa 38, Paola 20. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 Country, KOFO.
From People's Bank Field at Ottawa University to basketball halftime promotions to throwing out souvenir footballs, we at People's believe that public schools and collegiate sports add a quality of life to our area. Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter with People's Bank in Ottawa. And just like our commitment to these sports teams, we are committed to helping you reach your financial goals. I invite you to come see what Banking Unusual can mean for you. With 2 Ottawa locations and 7 other locations across northeast Kansas, you're banking with people you know and trust. Check us out online at bankingunusual.com, where you can can make 24 hours a day from almost anywhere. People's Bank, member FDIC.
Discover infinite opportunities at Ottawa University, a place where great minds don't think alike. OU offers more than 18 majors, travel abroad, 14 varsity sports, music and theater performances, and over 20 student groups. Call 800-755-5200 or visit us on the web at ottawa.edu and see curious minds in action. Ottawa University, a great place for great minds.
At Ottawa Family Physicians, our physicians and nurse practitioners provide a variety of comprehensive healthcare services, including family medicine, OBGYN, pediatric and geriatric care. Doctors Ransom, Spratt, Beaujolais, Sinclair, Gollier, and Nichols offer services 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, and on Saturdays 8:30 a.m. to noon. For your healthcare needs, call 242-1620. That's 242-1620.
As of January 1st, there are some pharmacies in the area that will no longer accept all companies' prescriptions insurance. Don't worry, Kramer Pharmacy still does. If your prescription coverage is with Express Scripts, TRICARE, WellPoint, Anthem, or Blue Cross Blue Shield, or any other company that will no longer be covered, Kramer Pharmacy will be there for you. For assistance, stop by Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa, and they can help you get set up and ready to go. And of course, they do accept Medicare and even bring it to your door.
At halftime, Ottawa's girls lead at 38-20. They jumped out quickly on Paola. They led at one point in the first period by 18, 24-6 before Lindsey Johnson hit a three-pointer right before the buzzer. Paola chipped into the Ottawa lead, got it down to 14, but the Cyclones got the last 4 points of the half and lead it here at intermission by 18 points, 38-20. Other games tonight, Baldwin is hosting Lewisburg in Frontier League action. Wellsville is down at Osawatomie. That's Pioneer League play this evening. And Osage City at home tonight. They are taking on St. Mary's in a non-league game. Friday night, we'll be back here at the Cyclone Gymnasium, Ottawa and Baldwin. 6 o'clock ladies tip off the guys at around 7:45 or so. And it'll be the final home game, so it'll be senior night for Ottawa High. You want to be sure to get out here early for that as they recognize the winter sports seniors. Friday night, Ottawa and Baldwin. If you can't be here in person, join us on the radio. We'll be on the air at about 5:50 with our pregame show here on 1220 Country. At halftime, it's Ottawa 38 and Paola 20. Back in 2 minutes. This is Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Agriculture is America's largest family business. It's more than a business, it's a way of life. We believe in it. We invest in it. We make ag loans. Kansas State Bank, member FDIC, building friends, families, and futures.
Hasty Awards support our community in many ways, such as sponsoring the broadcast of tonight's Ottawa High Cyclone basketball game. They hope you are enjoying the games as much as they are bringing it to you. Plus, don't forget, Hasty Awards has what it takes for your team, event, or business when it comes to medals, plaques, trophies, ribbons, or promotional products. Check them out on the web at HastyAwards.com. That's Hasty Awards of Ottawa. And don't forget, support the Cyclones, just like Hasty Awards.
It's time for a trip to Dale's Body Shop. From a minor fender bender to a major repair, owner Rod Ball warrants his repair service for a year, using only quality parts and quality paint for the very best job for you. Matching a color, not a problem, because at Dale's, they mix the color in-house for the perfect match. Dale's Body Shop is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturdays by appointment. For your next repair, call the all-around nice guys at Dale's Body Shop at 242-6225 in North Ottawa. I could give you many reasons why you should shop at Country Mart in Ottawa, but one of the main reasons is because of what Gary and Cindy Jones give back to our community. The Ottawa Country Mart is always supporting area organizations and activities, always sponsoring community events and giving scholarships to area students. Yes, you can buy groceries other places in Ottawa, but will you find the community support that you find at Ottawa Country Mart? Country Mart, your locally owned hometown grocery store in South Ottawa.
38-20 Lady Cyclones here at halftime. Tomorrow night we have good talk from drivers in North Ottawa. Bob Johnson will be talking about Braves basketball with Coaches from the ladies and the men's side. Recapping last week's two thrilling ball games down at Whitfield against Southwestern. The ladies losing in double overtime by 2. The guys picking up a 2-point victory. And they'll also preview this week's games. Person comes to town on Thursday night, and the finale of the regular season against Kansas Wesleyan on Saturday. Of course, those games could be heard on KOFO as well. But it's Hoop Talk tomorrow evening, 7:06 live for drivers here on 1220 Country KOFO. Take a look at the scoring in the first half for Paola. They're led by Emily Johnson off the bench with 5 points. 4 for Lindsey Johnson and Annie Kessler. 3 points for Kelsey Slauson. 2 points apiece for Remick Paulson and Kaylee Farmer. Ottawa got 16 in the first half from Maggie Bones, 15 from Jordan Baldwin. 2 apiece from Corey Fisher, Riley Deal, and Alexis Rucker, and 1 for Kim Bethel. Ottawa turned it over 5 times in the first half. Paola, 12 first-half turnovers. Did a much better job in the second period with just 4. They turned it over 8 times in the first 8 minutes. Free throw shooting, Ottawa was 5 of 7. Paola was 5 of 13 in the first half. So that means Ottawa had some foul trouble. Alexis Rucker picked up 3, and Kylie Fisher with 2 for the Cyclones. Kiana Moala had 2 first-half fouls for Paola. And at halftime, Ottawa leads by a score of 38-20. We'll have the second half of play coming up for you after this 2-minute break. You're listening to Ottawa High School basketball on KOFO.
Bones Transportation, proud to be a sponsor of the Ottawa High School basketball on KOFO tonight. Sit back and relax and enjoy the game. KOFO is pleased to bring you local sports as it happens on KOFO and invites you to also tune in for the latest in news and weather every day. Plus, you can also check out news, weather, sports, and obituaries for free at KOFO.com. Plus, what's happening on the police scanner and so much more. KOFO 1220 Country.
After an accident, you want to know that your car will be repaired properly, and you'd like to be back driving that vehicle as quickly as possible. Call the collision repair experts at CarStar at 242-8916. CarStar in downtown Ottawa has the most trained shop around and even recently received the Presidential Platinum Award voted by their customers. They will get your repair done on time, and they'll guarantee their repair with a nationwide lifetime warranty. So if you find yourself in an accident, call CarStar at 242-8916.
The clean, fresh scent of new car. If that doesn't remind you of auto and home insurance, perhaps the scent of money will, because you could save yourself some money when you insure both your home and your auto with American Family. Let an American Family agent help you check it off your list and off your mind, leaving you free to ponder. If there's a new car scent, why isn't there a new home scent?
American Family Insurance.
Mike Blau at 242-5008 or stop by 1408 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Get into the new. Start the new year in a brand new Ford. Our 2012 lineup of fuel-efficient cars, trucks, SUVs, and crossovers are here. Get into the Ford you want with great offers that make it easy for you to get behind the wheel. Come in today and start the new year in a brand new Ford. You'll know why Ford is the best-selling brand out there. Get out of the old and into the new at Advantage Ford, 402 North Main in Ottawa, 785-242-5100, or visit us online at AdvantageFordOttawa.com.
Both teams spending a lot of time in the locker room at halftime. It's about a minute and a half away from the start of the second half, and both teams just now coming back out on the court. Friday night, following our Ottawa-Baldwin doubleheader, be sure to keep you ready to tune to KOFO for the high school basketball scoreboard show, starting at 10 o'clock. Your host, Eric Peterson, will take you around the state. Radio stations such as ours will give reports and we'll have lots of scores from action on this Friday night, this next to the last Friday of high school basketball play. It's the high school basketball scoreboard show, Friday evening at 10 o'clock here on 1220 Country KOFO. Paola gets the basketball first to start the third period, moving from the right to the left. Panthers are led by Emily Johnson with 5 points. Ottawa has Maggie Bones with 16, Jordan Baldwin with 15. It's Winter Royalty evening, and there still are some good spots on the bleachers, but it's filling up pretty quickly. So if you're headed out this direction, you may want to get out here in the next few minutes so you can ensure you've got a good seat for the basketball game and for the coronation. Let's see, Stuart Ross has Slauson out there instead of Paola start the third period. Otherwise, their starters are out there. Ottawa starters out there as well. Farmer gets the basketball to start the third period. Guarded by Deal. High post bounce is knocked away on the floor. Whistle, and no whistle. Finally, Ottawa pulls it out of there. 13th Paola turnover. Pass comes ahead to Deal on the left wing. Back between the circles to Baldwin. Far sideline to Deal. Got the pick from Bones. Takes it to the free throw line. Bounces right side to Baldwin. Baldwin steps inside the arc. Dumps along the blocks to Bones. That's overthrown and stolen by Lindsey Johnson. Johnson bounces far sideline to Farmer. Farmer looking for somebody, risking a 5-second call. Now dribbles into the lane, travel with the basketball as she ran into Maggie Bones. The Bones had defensive positioning, so it was going to be either a travel or an offensive foul. Baldwin for the Lady Cyclones. Goes right wing to Rucker. Now backdoor cut to Baldwin, and Baldwin lays it in. Pretty pass from Rucker for the assist, and Baldwin has 17 in the game. Full court pressure by the Cyclones, and now Bones steals it. She'll look for help, finds Baldwin along the right blocks, kicks it back outside to Deal. Tip pass over to Fisher. Drives to the basket, shoots, misses it. Rebound, Baldwin. Fall away, no good. And rebounded again by Baldwin. Over goes to Rucker. Her shot was blocked by Farmer, and Farmer knocks it out of bounds. Nice block right there by Kaylee Farmer for Paola. Ottawa will inbound along the far sideline near the corner. And it comes to Baldwin, right back to Bones. Bones threw it off the foot of Rucker, and a turnover on Ottawa. There's 7. Kessler needing help, finally got it into Rankin, knocked away momentarily by Baldwin, taken by Rankin. Now Kessler's double teamed, and finally Johnson loses it out of bounds. Cyclones get it back. Four quick turnovers in the first minute 43 of the third period against the Panthers. Baldwin looks over to Coach Cliff McCullough, goes left wing to Deal. Deal to the free throw line. Ball was kicked and it's out of bounds. Should have blown the whistle when it was first kicked. Corey Fisher to inbound it. Bounced it into Baldwin near the Ottawa bench. Swings it outside to Deal. Riley goes to Bones. Left wing now to Baldwin. They dump in the post to Rucker. Rucker's double team. Back out it goes to Baldwin along the baseline. Back to Rucker. 15-footer too hard, but it's being rebounded by Maggie Bones in the corner. Deal out top to Fisher. Right side it goes to Baldwin. Back to Fisher. Fisher into the lane to Deal. Deal to the free throw line. Finds Rucker in the post. Back out it goes to Baldwin. 3-point try is good. What a great ball movement there by Ottawa High. Baldwin has 20. Here's Kessler. 3-on-2. Kessler into the lane. Missed the shot. Rucker fouled her, and Alex has just picked up her 4th foul. When you're up 23, you just let Kessler have that layup. Free throw by Kessler is good. She's got 5. Kip Bethel will check into the Ottawa lineup. 43-21, Lady Cyclones. Second free throw is in by Kessler. And now we have timeout call for by Stuart Ross. 5:27 to play in the third period. It's Ottawa 43 and Paola 22. We're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
This is Red Van Pans with your winter weather report. Right now, a huge front exerting enormous pressure on the belt line. Once it breaks, we expect a blizzard of buttons and waist-high midrests. The culprit? A perfect storm of fatty burgers and fries.
With greasy fast food, what are you really getting? Instead, try a tempting Subway turkey BLT or fresh baked turkey melt. Nearly 7 grams of fat each. Subway, eat fresh.
Back to action. Cyclones have the basketball. Paola sets up a press. Ball went across the top line to Deal. Deal to the right block. Needs help. Finds Bones at the free throw line. Maggie will put up that jumper and miss it short. Rebound to Rankin for Paola. And Ottawa needs to get back. They just passed them ahead to Lindsey Johnson, and ball knocked out of bounds, and it was last touched by Johnson. Nice job by Kim Bethel right there. Just kind of tapped that ball. Johnson picked him up with it cleanly and turns it over. Emily Johnson into the lineup for the Lady Panthers. Baldwin hands it off to Fisher. Fisher swings it over to Deal. Deal bounces the free throw line to Baldwin. Now left baseline to Fisher. She'll go to the bucket and score. Nice move, Corey Fisher. Fisher with 4. Passes tipped, stolen by Fisher. Down underneath it's Deal, and Deal puts it in. Fisher has the pass stolen. Missed the shot. Rebound. It's going to be controlled by Ottawa. Bethel with it. Right side it goes to Baldwin. Wide open 3. Around the rim and out. Rebound. Bethel inside. Down to Fisher. Fisher back out the Deal. Riley into the lane. Back out goes right side to Baldwin. Now Bethel free throw line. Into the post of Maggie Bones. Missed the shot short. And we have a whistle and what? Slauson is injured. Not sure what happened to Kelsey Slauson, but she's in some pain. Maybe a cramp, possibly. She comes limping off the floor. Boy, Ottawa had some wide-open opportunities there and couldn't get the shots to fall. Cyclones lead by 25 with 4:14 to play third period. Slauson will have to go to the bench, and Moala will come back in to replace her. Cyclones are back out of the press this time. Johnson brings it up court. That's Lindsey Johnson. Pass stolen by Baldwin. Here comes Baldwin, one-on-one against Lindsey Johnson. Into the lane, shoots and scores. 22 for Baldwin. That's 19 Paola turnovers. Lindsey Johnson for the Lady Panthers. Goes left side to Emily Johnson, out of bounds, off the field. And here comes Emily Johnson. Takes it left wing, double team, and reaching foul on the Cyclones. Deal picks up the foul, number 2 on Riley. The second team foul of the second half. Lindsey Johnson looking, finally gets it into Emily Johnson. Left wing to Kessler. Kessler drives baseline, stolen by Deal. Deal just reached in there and took the ball away from Kessler. And now reaching foul on Kessler. That was a frustration foul on Annie right there. Foul is the second on Kessler and the first team foul of the second half on Paola. Leday and Widener in for the Lady Cyclones. Baldwin to Widener left side. Free throw line to Bethel. Backdoor pass is tipped and stolen. Rankin in the front court for the Panthers. Skip pass over to Johnson. Pass is stolen by Widener. Johnson had no place to go with it. Here's a pass ahead to Leday. Tyra takes it into the lane. Lost control of it. Stolen by Lindsey Johnson. Here's a pass ahead to Emily Johnson. Driving into the lane. Missed the shot. Rebounded by Ottawa. Pass ahead to Widener, who walked and got away with it, I think. Baldwin out near midcourt. Maggie Bones, left side now to Leday near the sidelines. Tyra looks between the circles, Bethel. Right side near the Ottawa bench to Baldwin. Popping out high post to Bones, left wing to Leday. Tyra holding it high overhead, needs to do something with it, bounces it out to Bethel. Swings the right side for Baldwin. 2:22 to play in the third period. Ottawa leads 49-22. Once again, Bones, top of the circle. Left side to Leday. Along the baseline, Widener. Widener fakes, gives it to Bethel free throw line. She'll put up the shot and hit. Free for Kim Bethel in the ball game, 51-22, Ottawa High. Pass ahead to Emily Johnson. Back to Lindsey Johnson. Pass is stolen by Baldwin. Here's Baldwin, one-on-one against Johnson again. Goes to the basket, missed it short. Rebound to Kessler. Kessler gets ahead to Rankin. Ottawa needs to get back on defense. Kessler out between the circles. Looks in for Mawala. It's not there. Now drives as it knocked away from behind. Ottawa steals it. 23 Paola turnovers, 11 in this period. Bad pass, but taken by Baldwin. Between the circles goes to Bones. Left wing to Leday. She'll go to the basket and score. Ira Leday with her first two of the night. Lindsey Johnson for the Lady Panthers. Timeout, Stuart Ross. It comes with a minute 13 to play in the third period. The score is Ottawa 53, Paola 22. We're back in 1 minute. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
From People's Bank Field at Ottawa University to basketball halftime promotions to throwing out souvenir footballs, we at People's believe that public schools and collegiate sports add a quality of life to our area. Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter with People's Bank in Ottawa. And just like our commitment to these sports teams, we are committed to helping you reach your financial goals. I invite you to come see what Banking Unusual can mean for you. With 2 Ottawa locations and 7 other locations across Northeast Kansas, you're banking with people you know and trust. Check us out online at bankingunusual.com, where you can bank 24 hours a day from almost anywhere. People's Bank, member FDIC.
Discover infinite opportunities at Ottawa University, a place where great minds don't think alike. OU offers more than 18 majors, travel abroad, 14 varsity sports, music and theater performances, and over 20 student groups. Call 800-755-5200 or visit us on the web at ottawa.edu and see curious minds in action. Ottawa University, a great place for great minds.
We are your sports source for East Central Kansas, where keeping you informed comes first. KOFO Ottawa, KMXN HD2 Osage City.
Ottawa steals off the inbound. Leday with the basketball. Swings it outside to Corey Fisher, who's in for Baldwin now. Between the circles, Bethel. Left wing to Leday. Tyra gets it out top to Bones. Right side to Fisher. Fisher looks down low for Widener, so it goes out top to Bethel. Left side to Leday with 45 seconds on the clock. Leday out top to Bones. Fisher drives in, finds Bethel. Bethel shoots and scores. Bethel showing some nice offensive moves here in this ball game. She's got 5, and it's 55-22. Emily Johnson stolen by Widener. Pass comes ahead to Leday. Tyra takes it to the left side. Finds Bones at the free throw line. Maggie Sopp pops the shot, hit. Maggie Bones with 18, and Ottawa has a 35-point lead. 7 seconds to play in the period. Emily Johnson with 5. Looking. Rankin with 2. 1. Rankin will not get the shot off in time. No basket, and that's the end of the third period. At the end of 3, Ottawa 57, Paola 22. We'll be back in a minute. This is Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
At Ottawa Family Physicians, our physicians and nurse practitioners provide a variety of comprehensive healthcare services, including family medicine, OBGYN, pediatric, and geriatric care. Doctors Ransom, Spratt, Ogilvy, Sinclair, Gollier, and Nichols offer services 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, and on Saturdays 8:30 a.m. to noon. For your healthcare needs, call 242-1620. That's 242-1620.
As of January 1st, there are some pharmacies in the area that will no longer accept all companies' prescriptions insurance. Don't worry, Kramer Pharmacy still does. If your prescription coverage is with Express Scripts, TRICARE, WellPoint, Anthem, or Blue Cross Blue Shield, or any other company that will no longer be covered, Kramer Pharmacy will be there for you. For assistance, stop by Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa, and they can help you get set up and ready to go. And of course, they do accept Medicare and even bring it to your door.
Ottawa outscored Paola in that third period 19-2, and they lead it by 35 heading into the fourth period. Cyclones have the basketball. It'll be Baldwin, Kylie Fisher, Deal, Rucker, and Elsie Bones. Baldwin with the basketball. Annie Kessler's on her. Baldwin takes it to the right wing. Get pass over to Deal near the far sidelines. Riley, guarded by Farmer, takes it to the right wing, knocked away. Falls on the floor. Elsie Bones pulled it out of there for Ottawa. Backdoor cut by Rucker, shot too hard. Rebound Elsie Bones, her shot misses. Rucker goes back up and is fouled. Foul on Kessler, number 3 on Annie Kessler. Rucker at the free throw line. She's 3 for 9 for the season for the strike. And her free throw attempt misses short. Second one for Rucker on the way too hard. Rebound to Kessler. Here's Farmer into front court for the Panthers. Whistle. That's a calming violation called against Farmer. 26 Lady Panther turnovers in this basketball game. They had 13 in that third period alone. Jordan Baldwin asking for some help. Somebody needs to come up. Far sideline goes to Deal. Deal ducks along the blocks to Rucker. Ball out of bounds. Rankin touched it last. Cyclones will inbound near the corner. Here comes to Baldwin. Jordan takes it to the right block. Backs it out now to Deal. Left side to Fisher. Fisher nearly threw it away. Nobody there. Kylie's got to be more careful with those passes. Here's Deal between the circles. Giving off right side to Baldwin. They look down low for Elsie Bones. Instead, back out it goes to Deal. Deal trying to penetrate. Swings it inside. Taken by Rucker in the lane. Missed shot. Rebound. Fought for. Ottawa had it last. It's out of bounds. Maggie Bones back in for the Cyclones. She'll replace Elsie Bones. Lindsey Johnson with the basketball. Looks over the Ottawa defense. Swings to the left side and the pass is overthrown. It was intended for Remick Paulson. It's out of bounds. Lindsey Johnson, the fine freshman for Paola, has really struggled here this evening. Maggie Bones between the circles. Paulson will come out on her now. Over goes to Fisher. Fisher had it knocked away, but taken by Deal. Deal along the far sidelines. Lost control of the basketball, and it's out of bounds. 10th turnover on the Cyclones. Johnson for Lady Panthers. Trying to penetrate, but it's been cut off all night long. Paulson left wing out to Rankin. Rankin looks inside. Deal fouls her. Third foul on Riley Deal. Third Ottawa team foul. Inside 6 minutes to play. Cyclones lead at 57-22. Comes into Kaylee Farmer. It's a drive into the lane. Floater is no good, but a foul called on Ottawa. Whistled against Maggie Bones. That's her second. First trip to the line tonight for Kaylee Farmer. She has 2 points. Free throw attempt is no good. Tomorrow, be sure to join us for Hoop Talk, 7:06 on KOFO. Bob Johnson will talk OU basketball with Braves and Lady Braves coaches. Second free throw misses. Rucker has the rebound. Comes ahead to Deal. Deal lost control of it, but she was fouled by Farmer. Second foul for Kaylee Farmer, and team foul number 3 on the Lady Panthers. And it comes to Deal out near midcourt. Riley along the sidelines. This is the ball when you nearly lost it. Got it back outside the Deal. Out top to Bones. Now Fisher on the left wing. Fisher's pass taken by Deal. Riley bounces in the post to Bones. Now to Rucker. Shot from 12. No good. Bones fights for the rebound. Tie-up. Possession to Paola. Paola comes back in for the Lady Panthers. And Kelsey Slauson, I don't think, is going to see any more action. She's down at the end of the bench. May have an ice pack. I can't see down there that far, but she's sitting in such a way that she might have an ice pack on a knee, possibly. Leg is elevated, certainly. Here's Johnson, Lindsey Johnson in the corner of Rankin. Rankin into the lane. Nice pass to Kessler, but she missed the shot and rebounded by Kylie Fisher. And then a tie-up. Possession this time to Ottawa. 5:09 to go, 57-22, Lady Cyclones. Full court pressure. Baldwin beats it on the dribble, finds Rucker on the high post. Give and go to Baldwin. Layup is up and in. Jordan Baldwin with 24. Rankin looks for Moala to come up on the high post. Will hand off to Johnson. Johnson in the corner to Paulson. Paulson looks down low for Moala. Gives it instead to Johnson, who shoots for three and hits. 7 for Lindsey Johnson. Makes it 59-25. 4:33 to play, and now we've got a whistle and an untied shoelace. Jordan Baldwin will lace it back up. Widener and Bethel in for Ottawa. Pass comes ahead to Widener. Swing pass over to Fisher between the circles to Baldwin. Right wing to Widener. Drives along the baseline. Bounced into Bethel. Shot was blocked, but taken by Maggie Bones. She's fouled and she shoots. Walla picks up the foul, her third. And Maggie Bones a couple of free throws. Maggie's 2 for 2 from the line tonight. 18 points. Free throw off the heel of the rim, no good. Tyra Leday comes in, replacing Kylie Fisher. Second one for Maggie Bones is up and good. So Bones with 19. She's had over 20 in the last 2 ball games. Johnson bounces right side for Rankin. Rankin looks down low, not there. Instead to Johnson, far sideline. Back to Rankin on the right wing. Out it goes to Paulson. Paulson in the lane to the bucket. Foul on the shot. Kim Bethel picks up her second foul. Team foul number 5. Paulson first trip to the line tonight. She has 2 points. Left-hander shoots and hits. 60-26. 4 minutes to play. Paulson misses the second one and rebounded by Ottawa. Baldwin in the front court. Left side it goes to Widener. Page bounces it back to Baldwin, who drives the baseline and scores off the glass. Nice baseline move by Jordan Baldwin, who has 26 in the game. Lindsey Johnson. And it goes to Paulson. Paulson looks inside. Free throw line is Kessler. Kessler leans, gives it back to Johnson. Johnson to Paulson, right side for 3, missing well short. Shot was blocked by Baldwin off of the rebound by Rankin, but they'll call Jordan Baldwin with a foul. It's her first. Free throw by Rankin is rattling in. Rankin's first point of the night. Elsie Bones replaces Maggie Bones for Ottawa. Second free throw for Cheyenne Rankin is up, no good. Rebound is taken by Bethel for Ottawa. 3:15 to play. Ottawa up by 35. Here's Widener near the Ottawa bench. Gives it over to Bethel. Now left side to Ledet. Tyra looks. Bounces to high post to Bones. Pass nearly stolen away, but Baldwin pulls it out there for Ottawa. Bumped and fouled by Kessler. Fourth foul on Annie Kessler. Paola now with 5 team fouls. Bounced into Baldwin. Swings it outside Ledet. Free throw line extended to Bones. Now to Widener. Pays a shot, missed well short. Rebound by Ledet. Gives it out to Baldwin. Dumps in the post to Elsie Bones. Back out to Baldwin. Right back to Elsie. She'll go up with a little jump hook and miss. Rebound Mawala for Paola. Here's Rankin throwing it ahead. Stolen by Baldwin. Here's Jordan Baldwin. And she'll be fouled by Mawala. Fourth foul on Kiana Mawala. 16 foul on Paola. 2:36 to go in this one, and here's Corey Fisher in for Jordan Baldwin. Well, Jordan Baldwin has just eclipsed another mark here. She is now the all-time steals leader for Ottawa High. Ledet out to Widener. Fisher between the circles. That's Corey Fisher in the ballgame. Sideline at Ledet. They got away with an elbow there. Tyra drives in, lost control of the basketball. 11th Cyclone turnover. We had 2:24 to play in the game. Ottawa leads 62-27. Cyclones will pick up their 15th win on the season. Stayed perfect in the lead. Rankin looking down low. Finds Mawala. Mawala wide open. Shoots and scores. First points for Kiana Mawala. Here's Corey Fisher head to Widener. Widener's pass was kicked. No whistle. Instead it goes to Fisher. Now to Bethel. Bethel overthrows the pass. Stolen by Lindsey Johnson. She'll be chased. Drives into the lanes. Throws up the shot. No good. Ledet rebounds for the Cyclones. Fisher being guarded closely by Kessler on the left-hand dribble. Now stops between the circles with 1:40 to go. Ledet drives in. Gives it off to Bethel. Bounced in the post to Elsie Bones. Back to Ledet. Tyra along the baseline. Floater no good, but a foul call. Foul's on Lindsey Johnson. It's her second. It's a shooting foul. Ledet, a 50% free throw shooter. First trip to the line. And the free throw attempt is rimming in. Brett Moore comes in for Ottawa High, replacing Bethel, who had a nice ball game for the Cyclones. Emily Johnson comes in along with Molly Morgan for Paola. Today's second free throw, no good. Rebound taken by Emily Johnson. Head to Lindsey Johnson. Pass Molly Morgan inside. Missed the shot short. Ledet with another rebound. And a 19 to play. Cyclones lead 63-29. Fisher between the circles. On the dribble. Guarded by Emily Johnson. Takes it to the post. It'll be fouled. And should go to the line for a 1-and-1. Feel a foul on Remick Carlson. Team foul number 8. Sydney Lewis comes in for Ottawa. And coming out will be Paige Widener. Corey Fisher, just a 38% free throw shooter. I know they'd like her to shoot a little better from the line. Missed this one too hard. Mawala has the rebound. Paulson into front court. Cross court it goes to Johnson. Top of the circle, Emily Johnson. Left side, pass knocked out of bounds by Lewis. Inside a minute to go. Lindsey Johnson will inbound. To Emily Johnson. Emily Johnson bounces right side to Lindsey Johnson. Get past to Morgan. Morgan puts up a guarded three and misses. But wide open underneath is Paulson for the putback. 5 for Renee Paulson. There's a pass ahead to Cindy Lewis. Now to Corey Fisher. Back to Lewis on the left wing. Bounces in the post to Brett Moore. She'll go to the basket. Was fouled. No whistle. And pulled out of there by Mawala for Paola. Here's Lindsey Johnson on the left side to Emily Johnson. 3-point shot partially blocked. Rebound to Leday with 22 on the clock. Leday will bring it up Portercell. Spinning, gives it off to Lewis. Bounces in the post to Moore. Moore needs help, finds Elsie Bones at the free throw line. Right side to Fisher. Fisher back to Lewis with 4 seconds. Lewis with 2, and I will hold it and run the clock out. That's the ball game. Final score here from the Cyclone Gymnasium. Ottawa 53, Paola 31. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Agriculture is America's largest family business. It's more than a business, it's a way of life. We believe in it. We invest in it. We make ag loans. Kansas State Bank, member FDIC, building friends, families, and futures.
Hasty Awards support our community in many ways, such as sponsoring the broadcast of tonight's Ottawa High Cyclone basketball game. They hope you are enjoying the games as much as they are bringing it to you. Plus, don't forget, Hasty Awards has what it takes for your team, event, or business when it comes to medals, plaques, trophies, ribbons, or promotional products. Check them out on the web at HastyAwards.com. That's Hasty Awards of Ottawa. And don't forget, support the Cyclones, just like Hasty Awards.
It's time for a trip to Dale's Body Shop. From a minor fender bender to a major repair, owner Rod Paul warrants his repair service for a year, using only quality parts and quality paint for the very best job for you. Matching a color, not a problem, because at Dale's, they mix the color in-house for the perfect match. Dale's Body Shop is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturdays,